Welcome back, everybody, to NZ Talks Boxing and Music, and I'm your host, NZ. I'm going to be talking to you today in this video about the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. That is, I believe, the last belt that Anthony Joshua would need in order to become undisputed. The problem with that is, it doesn't seem like he really wants to get into the ring with Deontay Wilder. Now, we've heard all kind of excuses. Deontay Wilder's camp isn't being serious. They really don't want to make the fight. We're hearing issues about Anthony Joshua. He's not really serious. Him and Eddie Hearns, they really don't want to make the fight. They're saying that, I hear a lot of people saying, well, who has Deontay Wilder beaten? Well, I'm going to flip that question, because who has Anthony Joshua beaten? And don't say Vladimir Klitschko, because Klitschko had already been dethroned by Tyson Fury. So if it comes down to it, when it comes down to it, Tyson Fury is the lineal, undisputed champion of the world because he took all the belts from Klitschko. Now, all the belts end up in possession of Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder because our boy Tyson Fury had some missteps in his career which caused him to be stripped of the belts. And you know, they have those little fight tournaments and the belts get gobbled up by whoever's lucky enough to win the fight to get the belt. So it's not like you can look at Deontay Wilder and be like, oh, he didn't fight anybody. He been fighting tomato cans. Well, when you really think about it and you go back and see who Anthony Joshua has fought, man, if you're going to call one side fighting tomato cans, then hell, you got to say both sides has been fighting tomato cans. Dominique Breazeale, come on. Who is that? And I'm not disrespecting Dominique. I'm just saying when it comes down to it, that's not a heavyweight that Americans are like, oh man, Dominique Breazeale. And I'm not trying to disrespect Dominique Breazeale or Stavern, you know, because he held the belt and that's the one that Wilder took. That's how he got the WBC belt. I'm not disrespecting these guys. I'm just saying, as far as I'm concerned, those are not what I would regard as the top of the top. So if you're going to say that one guy hasn't really fought anybody, then you have to say the other guy really hasn't had to relinquish the belts. Not relinquish, has not taking the belts from anybody either. So, as far as the Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and everyone saying that he has the wrong technique, or he has no technique, or he's too small to be a heavyweight. That was one of the dumbest ones I heard. First of all, this man has knocked out everybody that he has stepped in the ring with. And before you say, well, no, he didn't. Yes, he's pretty much knocked out everybody. Okay, let's take the argument and make it where it's not an argument. Everybody that Deontay Wilder has stepped into the ring with, he's made hit the canvas. Now, you can't argue that. Everybody that he has fought in his professional career has fallen. Everybody, even Tyson Fury. Now, a lot of people said that Tyson Fury exposed Deontay Wilder and showed that he can be beaten. Well, that's not true. The only thing Tyson Fury showed us was that he could fight Deontay Wilder to a draw. What did he expose? The wide punches that Deontay throw? Well, that's not exposed. We already all knew that. That's not like some hidden treasure that oh, Tyson Fury showed everybody what to do. No, he didn't. He showed everybody that he could get knocked down like every other fighter before him that faced Deontay Wilder. And I don't know how many of you watched the fight between Fury and Wilder, but I watched the fight. And the first thing Deontay said when he came out in the interview was, I was trying so hard to get the knockout, I threw the game plan away. Now that was something key to me. That was very key to me, because if he threw the game plan out the window and he was just strictly going for the knockout, and Tyson Fury was in there doing what he regularly does, sticking and moving, jabbing, feinting, the little irky-jerky style, that means one of them was pretty much on their game and one of them wasn't. And the guy that was on his game that everyone said it, they felt like he won, which was Tyson Fury. And why didn't he win? And if Deontay was just strictly going for the knockout and he had threw his game plan out the window, then to me that sounds like he's going to be a lot more dangerous if he's focused like he should be in their rematch. I expect Deontay Wilder to beat Tyson Fury, and this time I expect him to beat him by a knockout. I don't know what to say about Anthony Joshua, except that I do like Anthony Joshua. When you look at him, he looks like a great specimen. He looks like something that you would be like, oh man, that dude must be some kind of great boxer when you look at him and you know he's a boxer. But boxing, I'm sorry, is more than just us looking at you and saying, oh, we think he's a great boxer. Boxing is you getting in the ring with an opponent and proving that you are better. And right now, the only heavyweight boxers that I know that are willing to fight Deontay Wilder was the left-handed Ortiz, which they called the boogeyman, which a lot of you thought was a great fight for Deontay. And secretly you were holding it in your nuts that he would beat Deontay, so you could quickly say, I told you so. I told you his legs were too small. Or I told you he was using the wrong technique, because you've been saying it for 40 fights now. Haven't you learned anything from hating against Floyd Mayweather? I'm not going to make it seem like Deontay Wilder can't be beat, because any man can be beat at any given time. The thing I'm not going to do is sit here and nitpick and say what Deontay is doing wrong, when all he's proven is that the more you say he's doing things wrong, the more he wins. That's just my thoughts on it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Leave a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification icon so you can be notified when we drop more content. If you've been here before, I thank you for your time. Peace.